Hi guys, Piotr here, this is Liteforex Global YouTube channel. We are still within the US election as a main focus. Plenty of things going on, but first thing first, don't forget Liteforex 15 years, Liteforex contest, Liteforex Dream Draw, raffles a dream house, brand new SUV car and 18 super gadgets. Price found total $350,000 more on the website. All right, so what is going on, guys? Very tight race, but as you can see, lately we have strong rally, and the thing is that we just got ISM. ISM services PMI, much weaker than what market has expected, right? And the rally is not because of the ISM, most probably, but because of the latest information that Joe Biden takes the lead in the Wisconsin and in the Michigan. That's another 180 degrees turnaround, because earlier Trump was so happy that he already called himself as a winner, right? Now, there is a plenty of mess. There is a huge mess going on. The thing is that the Biden campaign to host election protection briefing at 10 a.m. Eastern time. 5 minutes earlier, there is supposed to be the Trump campaign manager to host the press call. Many different things, and we are still nowhere, to be honest with you. Very tight race, and one thing is for sure: more stop count to the upside, more stop count to the downside. Short term, I'm trading because you can monitor. I'm short term trading some risk of trying to participate eventually with any kind of the pullback. But right now, market went higher, but still I've got some unfilled orders. Anyway, that's the first 5-minute trading range when it comes to Nasdaq, right? We were trying lower, rally, rejection, some kind of the double bottom from the intraday perspective, and based on the information, we do have a rally. So let's have a look where we are from the higher time frame perspective. There you go. Still, guys, medium term, as discussed, based on the measurement between the previous month high and the September high, moving lower to difference between eventually this month high and previous month high, the red zone as a medium long term supply, but on the way higher we have few levels with the possible supply based on the weekly and daily chart as well, and we are hitting the supply on the Nasdaq right here, right now. So one of the reasons I'm trying to be around on the short side. That's number one. Over the course of the day, we were getting the PMI numbers, all right, and well, let's start with this Chinese one. Of course, the KX services PMI much better what the market was expecting. Initially, the Chinese yuan was losing the ground quite significantly, but it's recovering nicely right now. So the Chinese guys, PBOC printed nicely to the upside when it comes to the PMI. Europe, on the other hand, showed a little bit better, but overall only the Germany helped the final services PMI pushing higher towards 46.9, with the German one close to 50, 49.5. And as I mentioned, we got final services PMI as well as ISM services PMI. Final services PMI in US better what the market was expecting, but ISM, in my opinion, much more important, was the weaker. So again, this could show us some kind of the possible weakness when it comes to the dollar. But your homework is to check the yields. There was a huge rejection, but watch out towards the end of the day and the Fed tomorrow. Fed started the 2 days meeting today, all right? So if we are going to get some leaks, you have to be careful. But anyway, FOMC tomorrow. In the meantime, also we got weaker ADP. So preparation for the Friday's non-farm payrolls, and here was the week. So plenty of data around, mixed data. I would say US one is weak. So that's gonna be, it's turning the focus into the tomorrow's FOMC. So we are talking the currency. So let's have a look. Majors, euro dollar. Well, as I mentioned, there were stops taken to the upside, right, at the beginning of the day, as well as stops taken to the downside compared to yesterday low, and that's the intraday range, right? Well, I still think that as long as we are below 1880, 1960, that's what we discussed, more choppy trading, right, might be in place, and 1450, 15 could be in place. But there is a big but when it comes to the daily chart. If we are going to get strong daily close around this today's high, that could things turn around, and we might see further dollar weakness. But it could be related. It could be related to what is going on the pound, because pound is not that strong. Pound is weakening, meaning that it could be action because of the euro pound. And very important information, there is a move from the Bank of England. So instead of usual Bank of England announcement, we are going to get very early morning, 8 a.m. CET. So 1 hour ahead of the London Open, right? So that's gonna be very, very, very important. If necessary, I'm going to make the update later today. Depends on what kind of the price action we are going to get when it comes to the pound. But from the pound perspective, from the higher time frame, I think that what we've seen 21st of October, the whole day range, that's created the range we are trying to trade right here, right now. There was a stop count to the downside. Over the course of the Tokyo session, there was a stop count to the upside, and we are again towards the lower bound. Now, there is a weekly open and quarterly open, and that's what market is trying to hold today. So that's where the buyers right now currently sitting when it comes to the pound. But I think because I do not expect any kind of the hawkishness from the Bank of England, so I do expect lower levels. Currently from levels above 130, I'm holding tiny short. I already cut half a little bit lower, so I'm looking to eventually resell. It could be this time based on Riley pullback 1-to-1 and over under. So I'm looking to add around 30.70, 30.80 when it comes to the pound. Guys, huge uncertainty, at least for now, based on what we are getting from the media. So I would be very, very careful. I would work with lower exposure. Don't chase the market, and that's how it might work. As I mentioned, more stops to the upside, to the downside, both indices and currencies. That's how I see the things within the next 24, 48 hours. And the focus, of course, US election and tomorrow FOMC. With that being said, guys, wish you great New York trading session. See you around. Take care and goodbye.